Hey, this is the special Miami Music Week edition of Reflections of a DJ, the R.O.A.D podcast, presented by SetSpace.app. We were on site at the EDMAs and SHIFT Miami in partnership with DJ Life Magazine, DJcity, Beatport, and Cultura Media House. Our host DJ Crooked sat down with Chicago's finest DJ Heavy and Lady Gaga's producer DJ Whiteshadow, 2/3 of Disconnect. Shout out to Strategy who had to fly out early. Let's get into it.
We're in the middle of Miami Music Week here at SHIFT Miami and the EDMAs. I'm with Disconnect. What's good, fellas?
What's going on?
Two-thirds
of Disconnect. Whiteshadow and DJ Heavy. Strategy is not with us today.
He's got a party up the street at Flaming Eagle.
It's very important. He's representing for all two or three of us.
It's good to see y'all motherfuckers. Chicago's in the building.
Chicago, man.
Let's go, baby.
Good to see you again.
Yeah. So Miami Music Week, what do y'all look forward to the most during this week?
Just the networking, just meeting people, just going out and just seeing a lot of people. I'm meeting DJs who like I've had their songs and edits and I have no idea what they look like, and I'm just like, oh shit, you're Luffy. Yeah, I've never even. Yeah, it's dope. You know, just shaking hands. So that's been the coolest thing for me.
That's dope. Man. Community's a big part of all this. You know, so it's like it's good to be rubbing. You know, everybody's traveling so much all the time, and like you catch a show every once in a while, but everybody kind of being in the same space at the same time is really nice.
Yeah. So for 2026, right? Is there a specific sound or energy that you think is going to define the rest of this year?
I mean, if you're asking me personally, I mean, I have a little bit of a bias, but I think disco house, a lot of things are dark right now. Personally, I think like a lot of the tech house is dark, and I love it. I love the odd mob. I love the side piece, all the dark stuff. But there's only so much dark you can handle, especially in today's times where everything's kind of dark and sad, and World War III is right around the corner. People want to be fucking happy, so I really feel like the shift in music is going to be more happy, progressive chords, and just feel good, groovy stuff, bringing the music back to its elements, personally.
Yeah, I'd like for World War III not to happen.
Yeah,
that would be my first. That would be my first wish.
Absolutely.
But more happy music more happy times is a good thing. But no, listen, dude, I just saw like Skrillex like open up somewhere that like he's starting to play dubstep again, and I was like, hell yeah, bro, that's crazy. Like, let's go, So, but at the end of the day, man, I think the great thing about music is the diversity, like being able to go from place to place. And I've seen the great thing about this place down here is people come with their A game. Like they want to play the stuff that's like really banging in front of all the people that like are kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like and their peers. Yeah. So it's like when you're down here, it's like, oh shit, this is crazy.
Yeah.
So everything I've heard so far has been like really
phenomenal.
Point.
It's like the holidays, everyone's like in the lab working. And then they're like, like in Miami Music Week, they're like, I have all of this shit. I'm just gonna fucking show up.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's say you had to delete your entire discography.
Yeah.
I know you produced for Lady Gaga and so many more, but imagine you had to delete your entire discography, but you had to keep but you were only able to keep one track. What's that one track?
Oh my God. That's an insane question.
I haven't produced a shit yet.
One track that I made or one track that I want to listen to?
You made. Yeah.
You made.
Oh, that I made.
Something that you love. Like, what's your favorite, pretty much, what's your favorite
God, you guys are
track?
going to hate this, but it's a Do What You Want with R. Kelly. That's the greatest song.
Yes.
I mean, listen, dude. That's a banger.
That is a banger.
It's a banger. One track I made, you know what I mean? Like I'm very proud of a lot of stuff that I've done over my life, but that Rick Ross, R. Kelly, and Lady Gaga on a track together is like that's a pretty big win. Like, and I love that song still. Yeah, it's a great song.
Only a motherfucker from Chicago would say that. Say this right now.
I mean, listen, you gotta separate the deed from the music. You know what I'm saying? Like I do not live by the ethos of the artist from many of my favorite songs. You know what I'm saying? Like but like sometimes, I don't know, bro. R. Kelly he's always one of the greatest songwriters of our time, though. Yeah. No, there's no question about that.
He's one of the greatest R&B singers of all time.
All time.
I just hate how we have to pretend like he doesn't exist.
Oh, bro, you can't.
It's weird.
But he's just like, he did so many horrendously.
Dog. Same with.
Listen,
it's hard. We have like a brand new lens You know, if you like dig into like the 60s and the 70s and like whatever, and it's the best thing ever, man. People being accountable and like having like a better sense of like how to treat people and like everything's kind of out in the open. Bro, here for it all day. But like the dude was talented, like insanely talented, bro.
I like to say I'm not thinking about those things when I'm like listening to happy people.
Right.
Happy people brings a different emotion for me.
Absolutely.
Right? No, I mean it's a jam, bro.
I know.
It's crazy. Sorry, I don't know how we got on that tangent.
So everyone sees the highlights of Miami Music Week, right? But for y'all personally, what's the most unglamorous part of this week that all the fans don't see?
That girl grabbing my ass yesterday.
Oh, no, that was R. Shelley?
Yeah.
No, off to R. Kelly. I don't know. I've only been here for like one day, so I don't know. I haven't really hit any lows yet.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just weird. It's just like, it's just everything's kind of spread out, and it's like nobody's checking for anything yet. So like I haven't like nobody's like badge checked me yet. So it's been kind of like it's been kind of weird. So I don't know. That's probably the worst thing. And then everything is so far. So like we're at South Beach, and then downtown is so far. So that's kind of like a bummer. Right, but I mean, other than that, it's not. It's been great.
I think the worst thing is Trump flying in today. That's probably
that's
Miami Music Week. Miami Music Week Donald Trump combo was not in the cards.
Miami Music Week, spring break, Donald Trump.
Yeah.
How much shit can we put in a pot?
Yeah, exactly. How far can we get across the spectrum here? Let's get to.
We're everywhere.
I saw something like on EDM.com where they were like, I wonder if Donald Trump is going to pop by like the festival, and I was like, I don't think so.
Wow.
So in your sets, I know you guys are disco house, you're disco necked, but what's an older track that you've been loving to play recently?
Oh man, Michael Gray, The Weeknd.
Ooh,
that's a good one.
Yeah, love that track. That track is one of those things where like that track, I feel like that and like like Lady and all those songs from around that time, they're just timeless, and they're like you're seeing a lot more DJs play it, like big name DJs playing it, and I'm seeing a lot more kids receive it. Younger kids are just really just gravitating towards these older songs, and that one's one of my favorites for sure.
It's one of the greatest things about house music is this like the gospel chant.
Yeah,
sure. And it's like I can't wait.
It's so good.
Yeah,
I got my I got my 5-year-old singing it. They like, Daddy, can you put on The Weeknd? I love that song. And so when you have a great song, it's undeniable. You know.
Someone recently made a remix of I Got So Much Love to Give. I haven't heard that. It was on Roulette, and I have the record. I was like on vinyl, and I remember buying that, and I'd be like, this is like such an amazing record, and it's like it's just a simple fucking loop. It's like it's probably not simple, but it's just a loop.
Right.
It's a fucking 4-bar loop.
Yeah.
And it just goes on for like 8 minutes, and you're just like, this is amazing stuff.
Yeah.
It's great.
What about you?
I think I get a lot of joy from like songs that like we were playing, in the 90s, like Sing It Back, or like those kind of Chicago Down by Paul Johnson, or like those kind of jams that were like kind of
down.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But these are like Chicago things that have now kind of like breached a new audience. That like you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
and listen, like
it's coming house music. It's just house music.
Yeah, but house music is like you can call. People mislabel things all the time from the consumer standpoint of view, right? But like to me, when you say house music, we're going to listen to some house music, I show up, but this ain't house music. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no black people here. This is not house music.
You're like, where are the blacks?
You know what I mean? No gay people, no black people, not house music. Yeah. So it's like for me, it's like to see some of those songs that kind of like maybe even were like fringe at the time, like really got like get a remix now and like be like, oh shit, like I can't believe people are listening to this in this format. Like it's dope. I mean, there's like a disco house remix of The Percolator, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like crazy stuff that like I thought was like pretty much relegated to Chicago, and now it's getting new.
It's funny. There's things that I would normally hate, like taking For Raw, the hip hop record.
Oh yeah.
And I think Godfather did like a disco house.
Crushed it.
Great.
Crushed it.
It's
Loved
cool.
it.
And I'm like, and there's been this producer that I love, Rolly Tomasi. And he's been taking Drake records with like disco house, and he put Habibi on this great disco house remix. And it's like, and I'm just like, I would normally hate this, and it sounds funky.
It sounds funky,
it's not quite disco house, but
it's
like what part?
disco.
Yeah,
but
no, not just that, but like even like what Party Pupils is doing with like the yacht rock stuff, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's out of here, bro. It's like it's next level, and honestly, that's the beauty of music. Reimagine it for a new time, like something like those. What a Fool Believes was like my dad. I remember my dad listening to it on like an Afghan couch, like you know what I mean, like when I was a kid, like and like now to hear it being played in front of a bunch of young people, it's like, man, music's a beautiful thing.
That's my biggest joy right now in DJing is just watching the young kids. I'm playing like Ride Like the Wind, Ride Like the Wind, and all these kids are Party People's remade, and it sounds great, and people are like, oh my God, what is this? And I see some of the people I know, and they're singing along, so I love it. It's great.
All right, so back-to-backs have been everywhere. Everyone's been doing a back-to-back.
Yeah, we got it.
But for y'all, what do you think is the most important thing that makes a back-to-back set actually work? Hey, what's good, roadies and roadies for life? As professional DJs, our brand matters. That's why I want to tell you about SetSpace.app. It's a professional platform built specifically for today's working DJs. SetSpace provides a central hub for your career with a SetSpace profile, your bio, playlist, mixes, media, and videos, all organized seamlessly in one place. You can manage and share upcoming gigs using a dynamic calendar and instantly direct fans to you with your own custom link or QR code. SetSpace also gives DJs a front row seat to industry news, deals, jobs, and allows DJs to chat with each other. And this is just the beginning. With direct bookings, fan engagement tools, tipping, yes, I said it, tipping, and new ways to grow your business on the horizon. If you're serious about your craft, it's time to elevate your platform. Download the app at www.setspace.app. Respect the DJ. Let's get it.
I can answer symmetry. Symmetry, man. Like that's symmetry. There's too many times where people aren't on the same page in back to back, so it gets kind of weird when one person may be playing disco house and the other person is playing like super hard bassy house, and it feels weird. It just feels like just going back and forth. But if you have two people who are kind of musically aligned and in well taste. The best example I can think right now is kind of like Fisher and Chris Lake. To me, their music is different, but it's aligned in a way, and when they play back to back, it's like it just feels like an amazing set. Like one DJ could play, but then you're having
it's complementary.
Yeah, it's complementary to each other.
Who would you love to go back to back with? Living
Nile Rodgers.
Not watching. Living our past.
I'll let you go first. You can answer for this one first.
That's tough, man. Like my whole thing is that like. The back-to-back, I wish that everybody could just be in the booth at one time and like just playing whatever, you know what I mean? Like suggesting like a community. So like
the good times.
Yeah,
good
yeah,
times.
yeah. Not the good times 700 DJs in a row. But like, for me, it's like, I like that people are re-seeing like masters at work and like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so like, personally, it's like, Terrence Parker or like somebody who's been doing this for like the last like 30 years that may not be on everybody's forefront of their mind right now, like for whatever. There's guys that have been playing like disco, house, Terry Hunter, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like guys, people that have been here forever that might not be the first person you're looking at because they're not out there every day. But like some of the best DJs that I know are in that kind of vibe,
Yeah. Wait, so if you had to go back to back, like who would your dream back to back be? Pretty much
Daft Punk.
Daft Punk for sure. I mean, I don't know if I'd be Daft Punk for sure, but like you ever see what they use? I don't even know like half the equipment. Like their shit looks weird. I like some. I would love to see that. So that's just my personal opinion.
It's crazy. A lot of people have been saying Daft Punk.
Yeah.
I mean,
everybody.
The probably the most legendary.
Fred again. Have you seen the back to back with Fred again? And
that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm so jealous.
But that's the thing. It's like like I feel like that is the epitome of what every up and coming DJ wants. They want to do a back to back with their like iconic their mentor, their idol.
Somebody you look up to.
I made this and I can actually spin with like my idol. You know, while I'm DJing, which is like insane, right?
Yeah.
So do y'all ever get nervous when you DJ?
I mean, I still get the little butterflies every here and there, but like, I mean, once I'm DJing, no, that's kind of like left, which is a good and bad thing, you know? Mm-hmm. I feel like I like the fact that I still get butterflies because it means I still care.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I still want to do a good job. I still want to be accepted. I still want to, you know, crush it.
Yeah.
You know, but then when I'm up there, like, you know, it's like, you ever hear like how Beyonce turns into somebody else when she performs? I feel like that's me. Like when I get up there, I feel like I turn into like the Beyonce. DJ heavy character. Beyonce. I feel like I'm Beyonce when I get up there.
I'm shutting off your mic because you're saying you turn into Beyonce when you start DJing.
No, that has got to be the pull-out quote. That's got to be the thing that they put.
I turn into Sasha Fierce.
Heavy turns into Beyonce.
I am Sasha Fierce.
So Whiteshadow, who do you turn into?
I turn into Heavy turning into Beyonce.
It's wild.
All right. Well, following that question, is there a DJ or an artist, if you're in a lineup with them, and I know y'all are starting to do some of these festivals and some of these like large events, is there a DJ that you think you would hate to go on after? Like someone who would be a nightmare to follow up on a lineup?
I don't know.
I don't know if you know that until you're watching the set.
I feel like
it could be a lot of different kinds of people. You know what I mean? Like, but if you're watching a set and somebody's just absolutely crushing it, and you're like watching the crowd just go bananas, and you're sitting back there just like a little bead of sweat dripping down the side. Wait, I gotta re-examine like what I'm playing.
I feel like anybody that jumps up on the turntables and is like working the crowd that way, like I'd be nervous because like my fat ass isn't jumping up on any tables. So you're gonna get me behind the decks playing while this guy is up there just dancing around in the deck. So that's probably my worst fear. Like, yo, bro, get your ass down. I'm about to jump up there.
Yeah.
Heavy's worried that when he dips below the table and comes back up with his Beyonce wig, that it flies off in the wind.
You don't even answer the question. You're just roasting me.
You're just so good. You're just so good. I can't
just roasting me.
I just turned into Beyonce. Yeah. All right. Right now, what's been your favorite room or venue to DJ?
I mean, I've only been playing one room the last year is the Celeste. So
but
outside of that, when we did Vegas, the low key room that night.
Anytime you get in a room that's filled with people, that's like compact and filled with people that are all there because of the same vibe.
Yeah.
Like sometimes like these big festivals or like big stages, it's fun to see all those people, but you're not like really in contact. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's like you might as well be playing from a plane window, like 30,000 feet in the air sometimes, because you can't really tell what's going on.
Right.
But when you're in a room and you're shoulder to shoulder with people that are getting down with you or whatever, any room like that, anywhere, if it's 100 people or 50 people or 300 people or whatever, those are always the best rooms to play, because it's like, I don't want to go into some like metaphysical weirdo chat or whatever, but like energy is contagious. You know what I mean? And like the distance between you and a festival set, or you and an arena set, or you and a whatever, it's a thing. It's cool. Yeah. And the videos are cool, and the pictures are cool, and all the fire's cool, and all that. That's dope. Mm-hmm. But like when you're sweating and somebody came to listen to you and they're sweating and you're standing right next to each other, that's what it is.
Right. That's what it is.
That's the essence.
It's the connection, right?
Yeah, connection, bro.
So following that, is there a room that you guys DJ'd recently where you had the most soulful connection you've ever felt with the crowd?
Low key Library at Marquee is like totally insane.
Yeah, that was insane.
Totally insane. We redid the lights so that like all the lights were kind of one color. We like literally like brought everything down. We had our sign up.
Yeah.
We had our people around us. Strategy spilled champagne in one of the CDJs.
Yeah, some rockstar shit.
$750 for it. But like we were pouring champagne in people's glasses over the turntables, and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it was like a party.
It was a mess, but it was like a beautiful mess.
Yeah.
It was like
cracking.
Yeah, it was like one of those things where it's chaotic and it's fun, and like, you know, and they told us, like, you know,
it was the biggest night that room had the entire year.
Yeah.
No.
And it usually shut down around 2 or whatever. Like, I had to pull the plug at like 3:30 because I was like, bro, like,
yeah.
we
wrap this up. We
gotta wrap this thing up. Man, we've been doing this since 10 o'clock, and I love it. You know, whatever, 11 o'clock, whatever we started. I love this, but like, we gotta leave something on the table to come back again next time. Like, I'm not trying to like.
I love it, y'all.
Marathon it.
I really got a lot of love for y'all. Whiteshadow, Heavy, big shout to Strategy, Disco Neck. Have a great time here in Miami Music Week, and I hope y'all fucking continue to kill it.
Thank you. I appreciate you, man.
Thanks, Crook, man. Thank you so much.